Eidos Montreal started in 2006. I met somebody at the Montreal Game Summit, and they were asking if I would be available to start a studio in Montreal for Eidos. The initial life of Eidos Montreal is very humble. The first 4 months was basically, head office was my basement. And here we are, just over 3 years after, and we're 330 right now, and growing.
It was very important for us to respect the franchise. In fact, it's very unique. You cannot compare this kind of game to another game.
The year is 2027. It's a time of great innovation and technological advancement.
Deus Ex, it's a variety of different mechanics. By that, I mean it's part combat, it's part social, it's part hacking, and it's part stealth. For the combat, you will have to observe, planify, and act. For the social aspect of the game, when you will meet a story character, you will have to pass through different rounds with him to obtain information. For the hacking, you will have to hack a network and find information about your missions, about the universe. And for the stealth, you will use the environments to hide. Deus Ex Human Revolution is the first game of the studio, so we built everything from scratch.
When you start a studio, you need to concentrate your effort to create a really long-term business relationship with solid partners.
And we wanted to be sure that we use a modern pipeline, in fact, to support our ambitions and make sure that the artist can use the full potential of their software.
At Eidos Montreal, we do use several tools that are from Autodesk. 3ds Max, Maya, and Motion Builder are used presently in development for Deus Ex.
The main character rig is done always in Maya. Motion Builder is used because we have a lot of mocap. With Motion Builder, it's easier to treat that mocap, to clean the mocap, to get all of that into the game.
And we started to integrate 3ds Max in the pipeline as well, because there were some of us which were more comfortable using 3ds Max. That means that we have a lot more flexibility and our productivity is much higher. Because we're not shackled by the tools that we have to use. And it's really great because of the FBX file format. We can actually easily go between the different software, and we're not constrained, as far as the tools that we use.
And since our game took about 3 years to make, the softwares do evolve within that time. And it's nice to have been able to upgrade the software as we went along.
It was very important for us to upgrade the different softwares all along the production.
Doing so, we're ensuring that we always have the latest tool and better tools compared to the rest of the industry.
The time that it takes us to do a model, let's say today, takes much less time than it did back in, let's say, 2007, 2008, because there were new tools that were released with each subsequent versions that just made our workflow that much simpler. Like the graphite tools was released with Max 2010. We didn't have those tools before, and they have tremendously helped us in our workflow.
I think what made this game special is the scope of the animation.
The level of detail on Deus Ex Human Revolution is quite phenomenal. And the depth of the story is truly important. People will have the interest to discover, to explore. This is exactly the experience that we want to give. And so Deus Ex is really incredible.